The starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz. At small forward, Cody Williams. At point guard, Keontae George. At center, Walker Kessler. At the other guard position, Colin Sexton. At the other forward position, Lauri Markkanen. The head coach of the visiting team is Will Hardy. Let's meet the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. At forward, 6'7", number 44, Patrick Williams. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Utah Jazz. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, that'll be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things should be a fun one.
The starters for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Walker Kessler out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Bulls, LaVine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
Now here's Giddey. Here's LaVine for 3. Buries it from 3.
Well, he's a consistent range scorer. LaVine's team wants him to find these looks.
Markkanen with a screen on White. George has the open look. Chicago with a rebound. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
White, the pass to Williams. Outside Giddey. Pass to LaVine. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the step-back jumper. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Here's Kessler, covered by Vucevic. And a missed layup. The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
Levine's gone 1 for 3 on the night. George feels it out a bit. Shoots over White. George, good. Here's Giddey. 11 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Outside Levine. Pass to Williams. White against Sexton. To the middle. Here's Levine. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Levine's got 5.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Utah leading. Williams passes to Sexton. George outside. Markkanen with a screen on White. Takes a 3. George, that one's good. He has 7. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Williams with the screen. Shot by Levine, no good. Jazz leading by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's George. 7 points in the game. Kessler up top. Over Vucevic. Offline with a baseline jumper. The Bulls have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Here's Sexton. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to George. Here's Markkanen. Fires the 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. 1:22 left in the first quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's White, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Giddey against George. 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Markkanen from long range. Chicago with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
So they take the lead.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Markkanen. No points so far. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Yeah, he's not just a perimeter shooter. Markkanen will take it right at you.
And here's Levine. He's got 5. Picked by Vucevic. Off target with the 3. It's all tied in Chicago. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So it's Utah now. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
Well, truth be told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
Williams is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Javon Carter. Then it's Smith. And it's Desumu in at shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. Outside Carter. Pass to Desumu. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Desumu's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Will stand since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022. The Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
Williams, a screen on Clarkson. With the floater. And it's good on the layup. Desumu's got 5.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Buzelis. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Carter. The 3 ball. Clarkson grabs a miss. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Preston. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here's Collins. Shoots. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Smith with it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
The first one falls, and we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Chicago leading by 3. All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level.
And that's just an outstanding job by Levine to take advantage of the situation and force the defender to overcommit.
That free throw, good from Levine. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them. let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Levine comes with the double team. Clarkson for three, and the three-pointer goes. Clarkson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Vucevic. Now Levine. He's covered by Clarkson. Oh, Levine fighting through contact.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but Levine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
Now Kessler. Back to Clarkson. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Levine finds Vucevic. DeSumo outside. He shoots. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Markkanen with a screen on Levine. Shot from the wing, and the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Don C is here tonight in Chicago. No surprise there.
Yeah, not at all. A Chicago native who has actually joined the Bulls as a creative strategy and design advisor. His success as a sportswear brand creator and lifelong Bulls fan has given him such a cool role.
We've got 1:55 left in the half. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Here's Giddey. And it's in there. Giddey's got 6 points.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Sexton looking around. Here's Markkanen. And it's Chicago with a board.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Outside Giddey. 1:10 left in the first half. Over Sexton. And it's Giddey missing. Jazz trail by 3. Outside, Williams. Pass to Sexton. Shoots over Levine. Sexton misses. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Oh, Levine! Pretty.
Well, not only does this show off Levine's skills, it's also a great morale boost for your team.
White against George. Markkanen from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine passes to Vucevic. Williams grabs the board. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to George. Three-pointer. That shot is off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
21.
Welcome, everybody. This game has been all about Zach LaVine's impressive play.
Yeah, when Zach LaVine is rolling, he's fun to watch. An incredible athlete, dunk contest champion multiple times. He's been unstoppable tonight.
And always a highlight just waiting to happen. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Taking a look here at Chicago, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time it's about instant gratification. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So the Jazz 5 right now. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Kessler in its center, filling out the middle. And White has got the ball here for Chicago. Stan, how do you think the Utah Jazz have fared with a relatively young squad?
Well, Brian, I'd say admirably. It's not easy to be the less experienced team figuring things out all the time, but they continue to grow and work and get better.
From the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. George with it. He's got 7. Markkanen outside. Beyond the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Giddey. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. He's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Sexton from downtown. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Markkanen, and he gets it to go from the high post. Markkanen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a major threat from the mid-range. Markkanen loves taking advantage from that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for the Cleveland crew and the 3-1-2. It's time to get up for your 3-1-2 crew.
utilize some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
It's Giddey on the wing. The shot comes out. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Sexton. George for 3. Hits a three-pointer. George has got 10 points.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Giddey against Sexton. And that one's good. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Well, Coach Lowry Markkinen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
First free throw is good. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. And so it's Utah with it. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Markkinen. George for 3. The Jazz again can't hit. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 2. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Now here's Levine. He's got 10. Counted from distance.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
George finds Kessler. Back to George. And George with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Time. Get ready to dance. Let everybody watch you. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Terry's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for White. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. John Collins comes in for Markkanen. Sensabaugh is checked in for Williams. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for George. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Terry. The rebound by Eubanks.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside Sexton. And the shot goes. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
Smith with a screen on Sexton from Pete Giddey. Rebounded by the Jazz. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter. Now Eubanks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Sexton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, once Sexton takes that first step on the drive, he's not backing off.
Pass to Giddey. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter here. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree. Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
That free throw good from Giddey. Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team. Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Clarkson for three. Fires in the triple. Clarkson's got 10.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Giddey into the lane. Collins with the rebound. Here's Sensabaugh. Giddey defends. Pass to Clarkson. Collins outside. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. Utah ahead, up 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Javon Carter, Buzelis out there with Smith. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And the basket by Dosunmu.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now here's Collins. Here's Clarkson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 3. Clarkson's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. And here's Dosunmu. Missed inside.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside Mills. 5 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jalen Smith.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
That one's off. Good on the second one.
Did enough to make it a 2-possession game. Every point counts, especially down the stretch.
Here's Terry. Pass to Buzelis. Takes the three. The rebound by the Jazz.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Mills. Clarkson outside, 5 to shoot. Here's the three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that three.
Smith outside. Pass to Terry. Three-pointer. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Mills. Now here's Eubanks. Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 9-point Utah lead.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Your Hawks squad, get loud and let them hear you. Our loudest fans are getting T-shirts. Who wants one?
Chicago ends up going with a new group and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Bulls trail by 9. Outside White. Giddy with it. Back to White. Williams a screen on George. White for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Kessler, a screen on Levine. Williams misses. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to White. Back to Giddey. Williams against Levine. To snap the cold streak. At the arc, Zach Levine.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Markkanen outside. And here's Kessler. George with it. He's guarded by White. George outside. Shoots over White. George's shot is off. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. White can't hit. Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Sexton. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
White, the pass to Giddey. Sexton against Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
Pass to Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
What a shot by Markkanen. You can see why his teammates turned to him down the stretch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Levine. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Well, in a situation like this, you go to a proven scorer like Levine every time.
Outside Sexton from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside White. Outside for Levine. Pass to Giddey. Clock at 6. Williams finds White. That misses. Got a chance to tie it.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Giddey off the drive. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Colin Sexton. Second personal foul. First team foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now gets free T-shirts. Who wants a T-shirt? Fans, if you want a T-shirt, we have to be here to hear you. So make some noise! Heads up, fans. Who wants a free T-shirt? And make some noise!
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Williams a screen on White. Just 4 to shoot. Throws it up high. Money.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
This comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
They could win it. Oh, it goes. He beat the buzzer.
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Unreal. What a finish. Nothing better than a buzzer-beating 3 to win.
So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Zach LaVine.